Hello, Pasadena ISD students. Welcome to English 3's mini lesson on the registers of language for audience consideration. So when you're looking at registers of language, you're looking at how you need to change your language depending on who you're talking to. That just means that you say things a different way when you're talking to a friend versus a family member. We're going to use Cornell Notes today before we get to the model lesson, just so we're sure of what the terms mean and we can use them appropriately within our lesson. With Cornell Notes, you write the topic, the information that your teacher needs to discern who you are. We'll develop an essential question as well as main ideas and questions on the side, which will record information on the right-hand side that helps us to answer the questions on the left-hand side. Finally, once we've gotten all the information we need, we're going to summarize at the bottom. Summary is a great way to recall the main ideas and to help you to study with at-a-glance moments. So if you can look at the summary areas of your C notes, you will be able to internalize that information more effectively and quickly. Okay, so what is our topic today? Our topic today is registers of language. And specifically, we're talking about it because we want to consider our audience when we speak and when we write. And that was 16A Learning Target 4. You'll be able to track your progress using your student tracking sheet. Of course, you'll write your name here, class period, your class, the class period, and then the date, which for me, it is February 15th, 2018. What is our essential question? Let's go with which registers of language should I consider when I communicate with different audiences? And we're going to look at two of those registers today. Alrighty, as I said before, we're looking at how we speak when we talk to our friends and people who are on our level in our age group, and how we speak to people who are professional or who are in the academic field. Let's start with considering informal registers or familiar registers. Okay, so they're pretty much synonymous when we look at the main idea for the first register, informal or familiar. And some of the notes that we can write off to the side would be what informal or familiar register actually means. What does that term mean? It means to use language casually. And something that you might recognize as informal or familiar might be like slang or use of idioms. Okay, what do I mean by that? So, saying, here's some examples. Hey y'all is informal or familiar language. We might also say something like catch you later, right? We're not literally going to throw someone and have another person catch the person later, but it's something that we say, meaning I'll talk to you later, I'll speak with you later, or I hope to get to see you later. Okay, it's the informal way of saying I'll see you later. Okay. What about who we use this language with? Well, we might use the language with friends, family members, of course, those family members that are our age. And those are the two main groups that I can think of. What about if someone uses informal or familiar language and they are not a friend or a family member? Okay. Um, so the purpose for using this language, if it's not with a friend or a family member, might be for a number of reasons, but I'm going to identify one reason that a person might use informal language is to show um, comfort or reliability. So you can count on me because I'm kind of laid back and I'm not super formal. I'm kind of on your level. So the comfort showing and the reliability to put the audience at ease. One thing that you may not have considered as students, um, another purpose that a person might use this informal language might be to show disrespect or to show a lack of a connection with the authority figure. So purpose number two would be to separate. So separate the speaker or the writer from the audience in a disrespectful way. So if a student were to yell at a principal using slang, it's definitely not to put the person at ease. It's not to put the principal at ease. It's to show like we're totally different and I don't relate to you. So separate the speaker or the writer from the audience in a disrespectful way. And those are the two reasons that I can think of right now. Okay. So what about formal language or ceremonial language? Let's look at what that means. So we have formal, ceremonial. I'll give you one more word that we might use to describe registers of language, and that's jargon. That's the same thing as ceremonial. So those are like synonyms, and we'll go over that. So formal language is language. So it's use of language. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the register. It's use of language in professional settings or academic settings. So it's the way you would speak to a teacher or a supervisor, just someone who you want to show respect to. Okay? And that type of language is void of, so like cannot versus can't. So we don't use contractions in formal or ceremonial language. Okay? Instead of saying that something is a thought or an opinion. So another option would be so instead of saying I think something is bad, we say that something is bad. We don't put the I think because that's a more informal way of speaking. When you're being formal, you state something just as it is. Consider your thesis statements and the way your teachers have taught you to develop those. Okay? So, who do you use language with? Or, sorry, formal language with? As I said before, you want to use that type of language with supervisors, teachers, professors. Oh, left that part out. Supervisors, teachers, police officers, any authority figure that you come into contact with. And then, what is the purpose for using? Just like we talked about the purpose for using informal language, what's the purpose for using more formal language? Why would we use that? Um, we definitely want to uh, demonstrate knowledge in an oops, sorry, demonstrate knowledge in an academic setting. We definitely want to show respect. And so we want to show respect. And one more reason is that we want to make ourselves credible in the eyes of those people who might be judging us based on the way we speak or the way we write. So we want to convey credibility as an employee or as a student. And those are three things that I can think of currently in terms of why we use these registers of language. Okay, now, why do we create questions with our C notes? Why don't we just write the main ideas and leave it at that? Well, whenever you can take an idea and formulate a question, it puts you on the same path as test makers. And when you think like test makers, you are more easily able to answer the questions that they eventually ask. So it's just good practice to ask yourselves questions when you are encountering new topics so that you are thinking like a test maker and so that you're processing the answers in your mind. Because anytime you create a question, let's face it, you want to answer it. So you're already asking and answering questions before you get to the point where you're being assessed formally. So let's take a look at the information we have. We have what the informal language consists of. We have examples and we have the purpose or a couple purposes for each of the different registers. So one question that I might ask would be, um, what is an example of an informal register? Okay. And of course I could answer because I have it right here in the quotation marks as if someone was actually speaking those words. I might also ask, what is one purpose for using an informal register? Purpose for using an informal register. And I'm going to stop there and move to the next one, and I can ask similar questions. Now, of course, I know that one of the purposes is to show comfort or reliability as the speaker and putting the audience at ease, which I did not finish that earlier. Okay. And then here at the bottom, for formal, ceremonial, or jargon, in terms of registers, what is one question I could ask? How, let's create something new. How does a ceremonial register influence audiences? And based on the information we have, we could say that it influences them to feel a sense of respect or to deem the person credible. So that's one of the answers to the questions. And then we could also ask a connection question. Which people in your life would you use? I used ceremonial before, so I would use formal now. Use a formal register with. Okay. So now I have questions. I definitely know the answers. And now I'm ready to summarize the information at the bottom. Remember, a summary incorporates information from the beginning, the middle, and the end. And it only highlights the main ideas. So we were narrowing down this information. We have lots of information related to informal, formal registers, formal ceremonial registers, or jargon. What would be the best summary for registers of language as it pertains to considering our audience? We could say that considering registers of language is important because it influences whether people trust us, believe we are, respectful, and influences, whether I left out the word people. People trust us, believe we are respectful, and see us as intelligent. Considering your audience allows you to put people at ease and communicate clearly and effectively. The two major categories are informal, familiar, and formal, ceremonial. Okay, now that you have all the information that you need on your notes, you're all set to start the mini lesson on the how to change the registers of language depending on your audience. Thank you and good luck.